Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we'll be taking a deep dive into the life and music of one of the most influential figures in modern history, John Lennon. From his humble beginnings in Liverpool to becoming a global icon for peace, Lennon's journey is as complex as it is inspiring. Let us explore the stories behind his most legendary songs and understand the man who dared to imagine a better world. John Lennon was born on October 9th, 1940, in Liverpool, England. Even as a young boy, he had a rebellious spirit and a deep passion for art, poetry, and music. His childhood wasn't always easy. He was raised by his Aunt Mimi, and his early experiences with family loss and separation profoundly shaped the emotional depth that would later define his songwriting. This raw, creative energy needed an outlet, and in the late 1950s, he found one by forming a band with some friends. That band, after a few name changes and lineup shifts, would become the Beatles. The Beatles didn't just make music, they started a cultural revolution. In the early 1960s, Beatlemania swept the globe, and John Lennon was right at the center of it all. Their first hit, Love Me Do, was just the beginning. It was simple, catchy, and hinted at the incredible journey ahead. Soon after, their energy was perfectly captured in songs like A Hard Day's Night. The opening chord alone is instantly recognizable, and the song itself is a whirlwind of youthful excitement, perfectly reflecting the chaos and thrill of being the most famous band on the planet. John's sharp wit and powerful vocals drove the song, making it an anthem for a generation. But behind the screaming fans and the seemingly glamorous lifestyle, John was struggling. The immense pressure of fame was taking its toll, and he felt like he was losing himself. This inner turmoil was laid bare in the 1965 song Help. While it had an upbeat tempo that made it a radio hit, the lyrics were a genuine cry for help. John later admitted that he truly meant every word. It was a moment of vulnerability that showed a different side of him, revealing the emotional weight he carried beneath the superstar persona. This song marked a turning point, signaling a move toward more introspective and honest songwriting. As the 1960s progressed, John's music became more artistic and experimental. He was no longer content with writing simple pop songs. He wanted to push boundaries, both musically and lyrically. This artistic evolution reached a new peak with Strawberry Fields Forever. The song is a psychedelic journey back to his childhood, named after a Salvation Army children's home near where he grew up. It's a dreamy, surreal track that reflects his desire to escape the harsh realities of fame and reconnect with his past. With its complex production and deeply personal lyrics, Strawberry Fields Forever is considered one of the greatest artistic achievements of the decade. By the end of the 60s, the Beatles were at the peak of their creative powers, but also on the verge of breaking up. Their final album, Abbey Road, featured one of John's most iconic and powerful rock songs, Come Together. With its swampy groove and nonsensical yet cool lyrics, the song showcased a confident, bold, and almost swaggering John Lennon. It was a powerful statement that symbolized the band's commanding presence, even as they were preparing to go their separate ways. It was the sound of a rock and roll legend at the top of his game, ready to transition into the next phase of his life and career. After the Beatles disbanded in 1970, John Lennon embarked on a solo career that was defined by activism and raw self. He and his wife, Yoko Ono, used their fame as a platform to promote peace. This mission was perfectly encapsulated in the anthem Give Peace a Chance, recorded live during their famous Bed-In for Peace in Montreal. The song's simple, repetitive chorus became a rallying cry for anti-war movements all over the world. It was more than just a song. It was a powerful piece of protest art, proving that music could be a genuine force for social change. John was no longer just a Beatle. He had become a global voice for peace. Following this, John continued to deliver powerful messages through his music. In Instant Karma, We All Shine On, released in 1970, he delivered a sharp, energetic track about cause and effect. The song's core message is that our actions have immediate consequences, and we are all responsible for creating the world we live in. Produced with a raw, live-in-the-studio feel, it captured a sense of urgency and directness. John was speaking directly to his audience, urging them to recognize their own power and to shine on. It was another example of him blending his musical genius with his growing role as a social commentator and philosopher. In 1971, John Lennon gave the world his most enduring solo masterpiece, Imagine. The song is a beautiful and simple invitation to envision a world without possessions, greed, or division, a world united in peace. Its gentle piano melody and profound lyrics have resonated with millions, making it one of the most beloved and influential songs of all time. Imagine is not just a song, it's a prayer, a vision, and a universal anthem of hope. John himself described it as a communist manifesto coated in sugar, a way to make a radical idea for a better world accessible to everyone. Even today, it remains a powerful symbol of unity and peace. That same year, John and Yoko also gave us a holiday song unlike any other, Happy Christmas, War is Over. It combines a festive, cheerful melody with a powerful and poignant anti-war message. The song starts with whispered holiday greetings from John and Yoko to their children, before building into a powerful chorus sung by a children's choir. It asks a simple but profound question. What have we done to stop the fighting? The song urges us to demand an end to conflict and to work toward a future of peace. It has since become a holiday classic, reminding us each year that the spirit of Christmas should also be a spirit of peace and goodwill for all humanity. In the final years of his life, John's music became more reflective and intimate. After taking a 5-year hiatus from the music industry to raise his son, Sean, he returned in 1980 with the album Double Fantasy. One of the standout tracks was Woman. This beautiful, gentle song is a heartfelt tribute to his wife, Yoko Ono, and to all women. It's an apology, a thank you, and a declaration of love. The song shows a mature, softer side of John, reflecting his personal growth and his deep appreciation for the love and partnership in his life. It is a tender and honest expression from a man who had finally found a sense of peace and contentment. Tragically, John Lennon's life was cut short in December 1980. But his legacy is immortal. Through his incredible body of work, both with the Beatles and as a solo artist, he taught us to question authority, to fight for peace, to be honest about our feelings, and to imagine a better world. His songs are timeless, and his message of love and hope continues to inspire new generations. John Lennon was more than just a musician. He was a poet, a rebel, a peacemaker, and a true icon. His voice will never be forgotten. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this look into the life of John Lennon, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories about the artists who changed the world. We'll see you in the next one.